Hey guys, it's Jay from Network. Welcome to another MLB Perfect Inning 2018 video. The last video for MLB Perfect Inning 2018, where I play my last ranked head-to-head games with both my plus 10 Twins team and my no money spent team. There's the plus 10 Twins team. Had to take one last look at it before we do our final game, which is actually a single game playoff. We'll see how it ends up. Not that it will really matter. Just for the memories, wow. Facing a completely worthless team. What are the odds that I face another worthless team in my final game with the no money spent team? Probably pretty high. But going into this game, about 10 minutes before I was going to start recording, I tripped and fell on some stairs, and I cut the side of my thumb wide open. I put a Band-Aid on it. It kind of hurts, so not that it's really a challenge, but, unexpected factors going into this game. It's ironic, Irvin Santana, Mr. Finger Injury himself, is on the mound, when in fact, that is what is ailing me. But regardless, we're going for a win here. We're also hopefully going for a win on my Vikings account. And then that will be the video, and that will be the last Perfect Inning 2018 content. I schedule it to go out right when maintenance hits, so it will be hopefully a good lasting memory for the year. It's been a good year. Now recently the game's gotten pretty dry, and the start of Perfect Inning 2018 was pretty brutal. But I'd say that middle third of the year, they had some really good times. They had some good events. And all in all, I was happy with year 2 of this game. Was it as good as year 1? In some ways it might have been better. In some ways it might have not quite been as good. I'd say all in all, slightly better. Of course, you're hoping for improvement year in, year out. From what I've seen, year 3 looks like it could be really good. Now, I'm going to have tempered expectations because, of course, with any new update, there's bound to be glitches. But if the game sorts itself out by the time opening day hits, I think we'll have a good finished product. There we go. Struck him out. That is strikeout number 3. And I still have, for those of you who were at Monday's live stream, the baby goat Willians Astudillo at catcher, and a fail pitch. Home run, Willians Astudillo. Is that further than his home run? That is further than his home run in, I believe, the Venezuelan Winter League. That one was over the Minion Paul sign, out of target field. What a bomb from Willians Astudillo. That's a great final memory. I was also thinking of just doing like a B-roll of his highlights from the stream. Decided not to. And, I think that was a better lasting memory for me. Rosario goes deep to make it back-to-back. My opponent must just not be here or something. I really don't know. It will be nice in the new update to have that indicator that says whether I'm playing the AI or if I'm playing an actual human person. Because right now, I genuinely cannot tell. Well, actually, I can tell. I look at the timer. If they don't pitch right at 5 seconds, which they're not, I'm facing a real human person who's just serving up these meatballs. So thank you for the meatballs, Carmona. I'm 3 for 3 with 3 home runs. We'll probably honestly cut the rest of this game unless Willians Astudillo actually accomplishes anything. And we'll just cut over to the game with my Vikings team. And here we go, guys. Willians Astudillo up to hit again. Can he go deep twice? Wow, he's actually trying to pitch to me and just doo-doo at it. We have a try-hard alert. Fail pitch. Bomb from Astudillo, his second of the game. That one over the batter's eye in center field. The only person I've seen do that in real life. Giancarlo Stanton. So once again, Astudillo flexing his muscles big time. And Astudillo up for a third at-bat. He has 2 home runs and 2 at-bats. But now my opponent's actually trying when he pitches. So unless I get another fail pitch, I don't know if I'll be able to go deep a third time. We're going to see, though. We're going to see what happens here. The 0-1 on its way, and he goes deep on a non-fail pitch. If I could not have came up with a better way to wrap up this game, and at the home run derby in Target Field, the guy who won it, Willians Astudillo, hit all his home runs to left center above the bullpen just like Astudillo did. So Astudillo going neck and neck with every great slugger in the MLB. What a GOAT. What a GOAT. And here we go. 2 outs, top of the 9th of the last game with my plus 10 Twins team. We're going to change up outside for the first pitch, strike one. We're going to bring this last at-bat to you in its entirety. The 0-1 four-seam fastball. This guy just can't hit anything. So we're ahead 0-2. At 0-2, we're going to go change up in the dirt, try to get him to chase it and win the game, and he does. We win the game 15-0. Astudillo, 3 for 3 with 3 home runs, proving his baby GOAT status. Now we'll go play our final game on my Vikings account. And now on my Vikings account for one last game here. This team hasn't changed too much recently. More of just a collection of players I like to use. But this team, I'll use a bunch more again once 2019 hits. So, let's have some fun with it. Here we go. Jumping into our last game with this team. Our first game of the week with this team, probably against another garbage opponent, if I'm not mistaken. I'll gladly take on an actual person with a good team, though. And I get my wish. Red Sox DR1204, low-ranking A-grade team, but at least it's some real competition. I am the home team. Here we go. An actual game to end things off, and not just the Willians Astudillo flexing his muscles show. And Kluber gets the grounder to second, first pitch of the game, out number 1. But again, this guy seems like a real opponent. I haven't faced a real opponent in a while, so I'm going to have to remember how to pitch to these guys. That is going to be a big part of things. We get Hayward to ground to short, but again, it's only real people that are this aggressive. Ooh, that's a 30-30 Matt Kemp. That is a nice card. We'll see if he chases the slider. Is he swing happy? Or is he just in on the strike zone? No, he is swing happy. Okay, he is swing happy. Let's throw that changeup. Now, he might hit this one. He's seen it once before. And he fouls it off. That looked like a healthy foul off. 0-2, though. We control everything. We're throwing the curve in the dirt and got him. Strikeout number 1. We head to the bottom of the 7th, where our offense looks to do some damage against, hopefully, some real, actual pitching. 1-1 on its way, definitely facing a real person pitching, and that is a fly out to right. I hit it well, just not in the right way. I will live with that, though. Manny Machado up to bat now. This team is honestly pretty nice, and if I didn't have my plus 10 Twins team, I'd be very happy with this team, and I'm still happy with this team. It's just not quite as good. And we're behind 0-2 with Manny Machado facing Steven Strasburg. Nice little curveball got me to ground out to first for out number 2. Gotta stay aggressive, though. Can't give up easy strikeouts. Chris Davis will look to change our fortunes here. 2 outs in the 7th. And he hits that to left. That's going to be a flyout. So no runs, no hits. Couple of solid contact, well-hit balls that just didn't turn into any hits. Now we're on to the 8th. We're going to keep things rolling with our pitching staff. The 0-1, we're going the four-seam low and away. We've thrown it low and in, and we know he might expect it low and in. All right, low and away was a mistake. That is a single down the line. Close play coming at second, and he's safe with a double. Throw was just late, so we have a runner on second and no outs to deal with. On 0-1, we're going to throw the changeup in the dirt, and he's going to hit that for a fly out to left. That is a huge out, number 1, and we're going to hold Pujols at second. So now as long as we get outs these next 2 at-bats, there's almost no way this run scores. 79 speed isn't going to actually steal any type of base. The 0-1, we're throwing the slider up and away. See if he'll chase still. This guy's chasing everything. All right, 0-2, this guy's been chasing almost everything. So we're going to throw the curve in the dirt. And he grounds it to short for out number 2. Runner stays at second. This guy's banking on getting a hit, but I'm not figuring to throw any hittable pitches to this guy unless he really forces me to. And there we go. Line out to second. Was just hittable enough for weak contact, so we gave up the first hit of the game, but no runs. And now our offense can try to break through in a bigger, better way here in the bottom of the 8th. We have an 0-2 count here to Johnny Bench, one of 3 legends I built throughout perfect inning 18, and he's going to ground out to the pitcher. I should have taken the pitch, but he's doing what I'm doing, getting to 0-2 and then trapping me like I've trapped him with garbage pitches to try to hit. Eddie Rosario up here with 1 out, and that's hit to left drop. Shoestring catch. I'm hitting these balls really well. I'm just timing it wrong. Nolan Arenado, $260 million man, along with Machado, the $300 million man on this team, makes up the left side of my infield. Let's see if Arenado can do anything here with 2 outs. And he's going to ground out to Strasburg as well. So I cannot hit against this guy. He's admittedly pitching quite well. In the 9th, I'm going to start taking pitches. But first, I've got to get through the top of the 9th and keep this game scoreless. 0-1, we're going the 4-seamer up and in. This might be a huge mistake or a huge payoff. And it's a huge payoff. The pop out to second for out number 1. Nearly backfired, but thankfully did not backfire. Now, another risky pitch, a changeup inside belt high, and that gets lined out to second. So Dozier making every play, bailing me out on these risky pitches. Much appreciated. And with 2 outs, we're going to try to get Escobar out and then get to our walk-off opportunity. Escobar hits a high fly ball to center. Plenty of air under it for Trout to get there for out number 3. And now for the bottom of the 9th, we have Dozier, followed by possibly Stanton and Yan Gomes. And we're going to take at least 1 pitch here and try to get things going. Now, we took a 4-seam fastball for strike 1. In hindsight, kind of regrettable. But I'm going to take a second pitch here. I'm going to expect him to not throw a strike. And there we go. That's where it pays off. It's a 1-1 count now instead of an 0-2 count. I can make him come at me at least a tiny bit. And there we go. First hit of the game. Make that tiny adjustment. When I adjust, it makes him adjust. When he adjusts, it messes with things. Now we have a runner on base. We're not going to steal here. Just missed the curveball. Now, 0-1, I'm going to take the second pitch. I'm not going to steal. I'm going to take whatever he throws, and it's a 4-seamer in the dirt. And we have a 1-1 count. Now the curveball, shoot, that's a double play. Safe and out, but at least we have a runner in scoring position, and we have, ideally, at least 2 at-bats to try to drive him in. First one, Yan Gomes, and that is a line out to second. I broke the rule of this inning, and I swung at the first pitch, and it paid off for my opponent. We have Mike Trout up, though, and a Mike Trout hit is a run, and a run is a win. So this at-bat, going to sit back, get comfortable, and see what happens. I saw that curveball well, fouled it off, but I liked how it looked. Get down. That's a hit. Play at the plate coming up. And we win our last ever game. They went for the out at second, but I don't think this guy knows how baseball works. If the run scores before the out on a non-force, you win the game. I won 1-0. Good game to my opponent, Red Sox DR 1204. Good game to the other opponent, I don't remember the name, was clearly a bot. Astudillo went off, and then this game with the Vikings team was a bunch of fun as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like. If you're new around here, subscribe for more MLB Perfect Inning content. It will now be MLB Perfect Inning 2019 content going forward. Same game, new title, couple new features. Be sure to be subscribed with notifications on. I'll be making guides and more gameplay and fun stuff with the new game based on the new changes. With that being said, that is going to do it for this video, guys. I'm Jay from Skull Gaming Network. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, and as always, peace out.